What's up, everybody? So today, I'm here in Phnom Penh, guys, and I'm here to join the peaceful march. Behind me, right here at Wat Phnom, we see thousands of monks, and we're gonna be walking from Wat Phnom to the Independence Monument to show solidarity here in Cambodia and to promote peace and to end this conflict in a peaceful manner. This march has a few symbolic meanings in my mind. And the first one is obviously with monks. They stand for truth, they stand for peace, they stand for solidarity. And this is similar to something what we call here in Cambodia Dhamma Yatra. And I'll explain a little bit about Dhamma Yatra and how that coincides with this march, even though it's not technically a Dhamma Yatra, and how it is in some ways a symbolic, it has symbolic similarities. But okay, let's go over here and let's wait for them to prepare, and then we're gonna walk straight to the Independence Monument, guys. Once again, this is something you'll see constantly here in Cambodia. People posting and talking, wanting peace in their country and in their region, whereas the neighboring countries are constantly posting hateful things, mocking Cambodia and stuff like that. So yeah, all right, let's go. So right now we have the monks from a few different pagodas here in Phnom Penh, and probably some other pagodas around Phnom Penh in this area. One of them is the big one near Independence Monument, Wat Phnom. But basically we're just waiting for everyone to get here. They're gonna all be gathering at Wat Phnom.
Chùa này, đồng lúc cứ liên hai cái cái buôn chùa, đi ai thom mà giúp cái cứ một chùa, làm chưa? Chẳng không phải người ta chỉ qua được biến hay dùng ngày chúa là về dùng điệp trong trống. Còn là quăng mốc, to bị tuôn chiết á, to bị tuôn chiết, tu một tên một chẹt một hèn tiền, trong tua trâu này thì càng nào.
So I was saying this is reminiscent to the Dhamma Yatra, and the Dhamma Yatra, they do it around May every year, and it's basically a pilgrimage of truth, the pilgrimage for truth. And that's why I think this is in some ways symbolic. I think this is somewhat symbolic because, you know, Cambodia, they want people to know the truth, what's happening between Cambodia and Thailand. And so even though this isn't quite a Dhamma Yatra, it's kind of similar. And then another reason why I think it's kind of symbolic is the Dhamma Yatra, I think they started this march starting in the 70s, late 70s, 80s, actually probably the beginning of the 80s. And it was during the repatriation of Cambodians from the Thai border. So you can kind of fill in the dots with that. And yeah. And it all happened because of the persecution and what happened to the monks in the 70s. When neighboring countries like Thailand turned their backs towards Cambodia, the crimes that were committed on not just Cambodian people, but with monks. Monks were seen as the lowest of the low. So yeah, let me wait a little bit and then I'll talk to you more about that as well. The U.S. Embassy is right over there. I think what we're going to do is we're going to walk out, head towards the U.S. Embassy, and then head towards Independence Monument. Wat Phnom, the birthplace of Phnom Penh, the birthplace of the new capital after the sacking of Angkor Wat. And then from there, heading to the Independence Monument. So, let's go. So going back, what I was saying earlier, guys, is the Dhamayatra March was symbolic because in the 80s, when the world turned their back, even Thailand, when they turned their back during Cambodia's darkest period, about 25,000 monks were killed. And it wasn't until by 1978 there was pretty much no monks left in Cambodia. And it wasn't until 1979 where 7 monks, they were reordained and they kind of rebuilt the monkhood, I guess you could say, here in Cambodia. So this march is kind of showing you, the struggles from the past, but also just looking towards the future, how Cambodia doesn't want any issues, they don't want conflict, they just want peace. And this march here shows just that. Whereas neighboring countries aren't doing things like this. Like I said, they're antagonizing, they're teasing, they're posting stuff, hateful rhetoric. Whereas here in Cambodia, you see it firsthand right here. So you can see how long the line is because we're right here, but they're speaking because there's a group of monks in front of the U.S. Embassy right now, and they're speaking directly to Donald Trump. They're thanking for him intervening between Thailand and Cambodia for the ceasefire. And actually Cambodia, as of recently, has put in a request for Donald Trump to receive the Peace Prize, Nobel Peace Prize. Whether he'll get it or not, that's another whole political thing, but yeah. You can kind of probably hear it.
In recent court in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, is a testament to your extraordinary statesmanship to resolve conflict and preventing catastrophe, war between the two nations. It is our sincere hope that this initial success will lay the groundwork for a lasting and comprehensive resolution to the long-standing territorial dispute. The people of both Thailand and Cambodia deserve to live in peace and without fear. Your actions have provided a path toward that goal, and for that we are profoundly grateful, and we thank you for your leadership and dedication to conflict resolution on the world stage. Today, 70,000 Cambodian Buddhist monks are wholeheartedly supportive of our Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Manet to nominate you for the Nobel Peace Prize in recognition of your...
So I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but he's basically saying that all of the monks here in Cambodia, 75,000 monks, including the Prime Minister Hun Manet, request that Donald Trump receives a Nobel Peace Prize. So for all of my Americans out there who might be on the sidelines on where you stand politically, you can see where Cambodia stands right now, and they appreciate the work, even if it was such a small act on Donald Trump's part, just saying, hey, we need a ceasefire, cut it out. But like he's saying, Cambodia, they deserve to live in peace without fear. And there's the U.S. Embassy right there, guys. So hopefully Marco Rubio, our Secretary of State, as well as Donald Trump, will continue to put pressure on Thailand and force them to stop these, I don't know, they're petty warfare. Just recently, Thailand, they had slingshots and they were shooting projectiles across the border just to kind of antagonize Cambodia. And people might think that it's kind of like silly or something, but it's not, because there's actually a more sinister reason why they're doing something like that. Thailand obviously has a way stronger and bigger military, and so when they provoke and they're antagonizing Cambodia to do something, and then when Cambodia does protect themselves and fight back, it gives them a reason to go AWOL and say, we'll see. You know, we're just protecting our borders. And it's like this type of mentality that Thailand's constantly been doing. And then also with the hostages, the Cambodian hostages, they haven't given them all out back yet. So yeah, I know I sound like a broken record, but it's like being here in Cambodia on social media, seeing things like this, we've only been just like saying like, look, we want peace, we don't want any problems. Give us our hostages back. Stop provoking us on the border. And on the other side, they just keep antagonizing. So Thailand, which is so popular, be known as the land of smiles, the people of smiles. But behind that smile is, you know, a darker truth that a lot of people didn't know, but are now waking up to. So yeah, hopefully my small channel can shed maybe a small bit of light on this this matter. How are you feeling right now, babe?
It's just feeling like rùng phơ hay đức nên ông thà chong dung.
Yeah, for the amount of people, I mean, I can see the monks way over there, but the amount of people, it's very quiet, right? Because it's a very serious matter for the people of Cambodia, and yeah, it's just the fact that, you know, it's too soon, guys. You know, Cambodia deserves to flourish. Cambodia deserves to prosper. Cambodia deserves to move forward in life and not have to worry about these conflicts all across its border, right? And yeah, it's like, obviously I've been here in Cambodia almost my whole life, but it's a little bit even more personal for me because it's not about me being here, but it's about my wife. She's Cambodian. My mother-in-law is Cambodian. My 2 baby girls are half Cambodian, and yeah, it just yeah. You can't see it, but there's construction workers up on that building, and they've kind of paused. And it seems like the whole city has paused for this event. And I mean, they probably have the best view. I'll be interested to see what the drone shots are. While we're walking to the Independence Monument, guys, which I can see up in the distance here, I just want to thank you to all my supporters who've been supporting the channel these last few weeks. And I'll put your names and the posts you did for me. But also, just everybody watching and commenting, I appreciate you all. And yeah, I can definitely feel the love from everyone, and yeah, just know that it's mutual.
She's my sister.
Oh wow, what's your guys' names?
My name is Lapin.
I'm Rasa.
And you're Korean Cambodian.
I'm Cambodian.
I see. Hold on one second.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah, I just have one question though. How do you guys feel right now with this march?
I feel very proud because like we are Cambodians, like we are different but we are united as one, and we are walking this pilgrimage, and it's like overwhelming for me, and it feels peaceful.
It's very peaceful. Yeah, my wife she's up there, and she said she felt like she wanted to cry. And like I said, it's Manishan, but I snap. You know, it's a lot of people, but it's very quiet because I feel like it's a very serious thing for the Cambodian people. So hopefully this march, the world will see and see that we just want peace, right? Nice to meet you.
In this space.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye. So from the birthplace of Phnom Penh, guys, we started at the birthplace of Phnom Penh, Wat Phnom, to now here at Independence Monument. Cambodia, they received independence from the French in 1953 and built this monument in 1958. And then again, they received independence during the Khmer Rouge in 1979. It shows the independence from the French, but you're still seeing issues happening today here in Cambodia, and side effects from the French giving up parts of Cambodia to Thailand and to the neighboring countries afterwards. But yeah, there was about 2,569 monks, supposedly, that came up for this march, plus another, let's say, 4,000 people that came out to march in solidarity. But yeah, this is the Peace March, guys. The Phnom Penh Peace March. Showing the world that Cambodia wants nothing but peace, wants the international stage and Thailand to recognize our borders and give up the remaining hostages and end this warfare happening on the Prevhir border. But yeah, there we go. Till next one, guys. I love you all. See you later. Bye-bye.